Okay, I think it's time to go and get some pine needles for Mobile. That's it. I keep getting his name wrong. It's not Mono, it's Mobile. His idea of using pine needles, because I think he's mixing the pine needles throughout, and I don't think you need to actually do that. But I just thought I'd just go down and we'll get some pine needles in there and colour check on that as it faded. And we'll just go down to the pine grove down here. There are other places I could, take a... I only want a third of a bucket, fellas. You wouldn't even call it harvesting. A third of a bucket, if that. So, hopefully the needles will stack up in the basket and they won't fall through. I just didn't have quick access to a bag. So you got to make do with what you can. Checking the old, hopefully we've got true to life colour. I'm down 2 notches, even though it's very dark, so bird in the sky up there. So we'll see how we go, and it almost feels like it could be, like a winter's day. Strange, because they're predicting the end of the week we're going to have 40 degrees, which is, of course, we're heading towards my George Washington birthday, and usually around my birthday we can have 2 weeks of on and off 46, I have experienced 48 over in WA. It was last Christmas. We were there, 48 degrees on Christmas Day. I think it may have been a Sunday, because I know the next day it made the front page of the paper. So because in those days you always had to wait a day or so for the news, to be put into print. So it was official sort of thing. But I think we've had a little bit of work over there, or something's going on over there. So, So I'll just walk over there and, I think the basket's a dead giveaway. People are going to be phoning up using their mobile phones to say, what the heck's going on over there? So, I don't think we can linger. I think we're going to have to be pretty quick. Oh, that's Pearl. I recognise that. Oh, don't tell me they've cleaned. Maybe that's what all that noise was during the week. They've cleaned up all the pine needles. I think it might be a fire hazard, which it probably would be, but don't tell me we're going to get there and find it's all denuded and I can't get my pine needles. I'm going to have to go to an alternative site. But usually it builds up around my birthday and a bit further on than my birthday. So, unless someone else is actually harvesting, really harvesting it, in quotes, a real harvest, for some reason, lining their little pet containers instead of using the, the pet litter, using it as a kind of pet litter. All I need is enough to do a third of a bucket, I think. That's all I need to do. Of course, the question is, do I put it on top, or do I put poly, pine needles and perlite, or do I do poly, perlite and pine needles? And fellas, it doesn't look good. It doesn't really look dense enough for me to even take enough, I don't think. So maybe, usually it's a lot denser than that, but usually when I'm talking, as I said, it's post-birthday sort of thing. And I like the nice nut brown stuff, this sort of brownness, but when it's all over here, oh well, I'm trying, Mobile, I'm trying. Yeah. But well, at least we'll get some screenshots, I suppose, if I'm not on Spot Cullen. So it would be building up over here as well, and probably in there as well, but interesting. Oh well. Tempted to go over to this site, but it's going to be totally barren, of course. Well, that's what we think, unless there's a clandestine CP that comes up now and flowers now for some reason, coming up from Tuba. No one's ever seen it because no one's ever gone out to the glid site at this time of year thinking, nah, it's all dry, everything's dead, yeah, pity. Oh, I don't know, should I? I think I need to go up to the pine forest. So maybe I need to walk up to the pine forest. Okay, maybe I need to stick the tripod in the basket and walk up to the pine forest. How about that? Okay.